Hey, folks, it's time for the Mike North 5.5 hour news. Hey, 5 minutes of news that usually takes 30 minutes. Hey, you know, beat a hit at the water cool. You go to work, you know everything. People goes, how do you know everything? Did you watch the news last night and this morning? No, I just watched the Mike North 5.5 hour news, which is for folks with ADD and not a lot of time on their hands. So let's get right down to it, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, Charlie Sheen in trouble again. First of all, if you're going to buy porn stars, buy the hot ones. I mean, you know what? There's a porn star today that looks like she could play hide and seek behind a straw, saying that he threw a suitcase filled with cocaine up on some table. It opened up and everybody started having fun, and there was money being passed around, booze being passed around, tables being overturned. It looked like a scene from Raging Bull, but really it was supposed to be just fun and frolic. Charlie Sheen looks absolutely dreadful. I guess they're having an intervention. And yeah, I just want to say, Martin Sheen, great job of raising your kid. You know, Mr. left this out there marching for everything and anything when you should have been home, maybe paying attention to details like your son. I mean, my God, this guy's 45 years old. You know, one more wrong move, he can die. I mean, what's anybody doing over here? As long as CBS is making money, they're not going to do anything about it. Les Moonves, if he dropped dead on the set, they said it was they would say it's his own fault. Now, I'm not saying, I say you got to commit to your own ship. But my God, you just let things go by, and I guess he's great. He's great to the crew, which is awesome. Just, you know what? Somebody got to rein him in a little bit. This is not good now. Now, like Tiger, porn stars are coming out of the woodwork, and that's where people are going to start to look at Charlie Sheen in a different type of way. When they were 2-minute blurbs, that was fine. Now you're having like 5-minute segments with people he's been with. And you know what? You don't want that, and they don't want that. Here's a guy that never did that stuff, never did anything illegal that I know of, just drank milkshakes, probably had some bacon. Ernie Banks, 80 years young. How about Ernie Banks? You look at Charlie Sheen's life, and now you're looking at Ernie Banks' life. Charlie Sheen makes more in one episode than probably Ernie Banks made in his whole career. Think about it. I mean, he makes $2 million. If he doesn't, maybe 2 episodes, $4 million. 3 episodes, $6 million. Are you getting the idea? Ernie Banks, 80 years old, has never lost his enthusiasm, could have been mad at the world at times, just went about his business, didn't say anything, and you can't fake that. Ernie Banks is just a nice guy. They had a big party for him at Harry Carey's. You know, I've always said, you know, Ernie Banks, maybe they should have an Ernie Banks restaurant. It's a little late now, but it would have been nice to see what Ernie could have done, what Ernie could have drawn. As it is, he's an ambassador right now for the Cubs, always has been, and for Harry Carey. So good for Ernie Banks. Ernie's a part owner. Ernie's a part owner. Things are good for Ernie Banks at the age of 80, and deservedly so. John Boehner finally did something, and I like this. John Boehner basically saying yesterday, they asked him about his dirty habit of smoking. And you know what he said? Hey, it's legal. It's not the habit that people like, but I happen to do it. Shut up and leave me alone. Good for you. Oh, why do you smoke? Because we feel like it. Okay, that's what he should have said. We, for all smokers out there. We feel like it. Oh, God, you smoke. What a dirty habit. Hey, yeah, bitch. Now they're hiking cigarettes up for $1 tax. Do you think people should stop smoking? Because if people stop smoking, you know what happens to the tax base in this country? For states, cities, municipalities? You know what happens to it? Guess who's paying the freight then? You tell somebody who smokes a cigarette to go outside and freeze. They're the ones paying the extra taxes. They're the ones paying the amusement tax. You better hope people don't stop smoking. John Boehner, smoke all you want. At the end, you know what's going to happen. As long as you know that you're down the line, you're going to have issues, but doesn't everybody for some reason or the other? And as far as the crying goes, I can't stand it. Quit crying. That's one thing I don't. Look, you're one of our leaders. Quit crying, all right? That's enough. Hey, the NHL All-Star game was yesterday. Saw 3 seconds of that. The Pro Bowl was on yesterday. Saw no seconds of that. Basically, you know what? They should put all the All-Star games, like I said, and then earlier I'm just saying, all on one day and just get them over with. I mean, you know, that's just horrible. Yesterday's TV, thank God for St. John and Dukes. Okay, the Bulls are on a roll right now. The Hawks, Patrick Sharp's the MVP. Good for him. Also, we're going to start having a high school page up. Rob Valentine and the folks from the Bugle newspaper, Shorewood, the Voyager publications. We're going to have a interview page where you'll see kids, and plus we're going to have a blog for the game of the week written by Rob. We're pleased to have Rob Valentine on. Chet Kopic also is going to be joining this network also, so Got a lot of stuff going on. Now, I'm hearing they're going to get 200 inches of snow. We should all panic, go into our basements. And remember the old days? You'd have 15 inches of snow and go to school, come home, and your mom would get mad at you because your pants were wet. How come your pants are wet? Because I walked in snow up to my neck, Mom, and because I don't have, or you don't have enough money to give me some plastic leggings. Of course, plastic leggings, you would have gotten a beating when you got to school. I mean, that's just the way it is. So the weather going to be out there. It's going to be dreadful, supposedly. Tomorrow, what do you guess? We don't get 18. What do you guess? We don't even get 8. I mean, that's it. That's been the Mike North 5-minute, half-hour news brought to you by the Village of Rosemont, the all-time greatest. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare. You got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.